He insisted he doesn't believe in the Strictly Come Dancing curse after being partnered with Ukrainian Playboy model Nadia Bychkova on the show. But Davut Ganami set tongues wagging on Saturday night when he pulled off a smoking hot cha-cha with the 28-year-old blonde beauty during the BBC One contest's hotly anticipated first live show. As host Claudia Winkleman reminded the married father of two, 35, that his wife Isabel was watching in the audience, the EastEnders actor laughed sheepishly and quipped that it was a bit awkward. Not to be outdone, Emmerdale actress Gemma Atkinson put on a passionate performance with professional Algis Skorjanek, while Debbie McGee, 58, surprised her young partner Giovanni Pernice by planting a shock smacker on his lips. Davut's chemistry-filled routine to Dedication to My Ex by Lloyd Ft. Andre 3000 featured a big leap from the stage and moves full of passion. Hostess Daly seemed impressed, more than impressed with his performance, declaring, "You too. Smoking hot." "I don't get out much, and I enjoyed that a lot." Craig seemed equally speechless, adding, "I was left a bit bewildered by the heat in that," while Bruno interjected it was sizzling, steaming hot. As Claudia told Davut his wife was watching in the audience, he gave a mock wince and joked, "Little bit awkward dancing like that, wrapping an arm around Nadia." He added, "You've just got to go for it." "We had fun, didn't we?" Davut's routine comes after the married father of two insisted he doesn't believe in the Strictly curse. He told The Sun, "Certainly, from an actor's perspective, we are put in intimate situations all the time. That's what we do. So this idea of a curse doesn't exist for us. We're used to dealing with that level of intimacy in a professional environment." Davut has been married to wife Isabel, 36, since 2010, and the pair have two daughters together, Eva and Grace, and live happily in Essex. It comes amid claims men can't help falling for Nadia, with insiders suggesting she is a sexually charged, passionate woman. Nadia, who has appeared on the front cover of Slovenia's Playboy and FHM, left her first love and dance partner Miha Badajker for another dance partner Peter Klink. "She's fiery, passionate and stunningly sexy. Men just couldn't help falling for her, and she couldn't restrain herself either," a source told The Sun. "She's a sexually charged, passionate woman. She approaches her love life the way she approaches the dance floor." Meanwhile, Gemma Atkinson impressed with a raunchy cha-cha as she kicked off the dances with partner Algis Skorjanek. Whirling and gyrating through the routine, the blonde beauty seemed overwhelmed when she finished, telling Tess, "It's a bit nerve-wracking, but it's exciting. We've done it now, so we can chill out." New head judge Shirley said, "Well, first of all, I'd like to say what a way to open the series. You brought your cheeky cha-cha-cha." Bruno added, "It was like one of those Amazonian catwalk queens on London Fashion Week." "Give it to me, baby." Unimpressed Craig, who complained that the dance was on the heavy side, gave Gemma a 4, while the others gave her a 5, 5, and 6, giving her an overall score of 20. Speaking ahead of rehearsals, the actress said, "I want to enjoy it, and everyone says you will enjoy it with liches." Elsewhere, Debbie McGee shocked viewers with her flexibility as she pulled off the splits and high kicks during a show-stopping Paso Doble with Giovanni Pernice. Dancing to Fergie's Be Italian, the Conjurer's assistant also caught the eye with an unfortunate wardrobe malfunction as she flashed her underwear while dramatically swishing her thigh-split skirt. She left the judges awestruck, with Craig declaring she danced like a 20-year-old, while a baffled Darcy added, "You're on fire." Shirley rounded off the praise by saying "You've got it all, outstanding," and their comments were reflected in a very impressive score of 30 points. Continuing her show-stopping antics, Debbie, whose husband Paul Daniels tragically passed away last year, celebrated their score by kissing Giovanni playfully on the lips. Elsewhere, Simon Rimmer and Karen Clifton performed a Paso Doble but left judges unimpressed. Craig said, "The moments of whipping yourself I was slightly unnerved by. If that's what you're into, then good luck, darling." Meanwhile, Charlotte Hawkins and Brendan Cole pulled off an impressive foxtrot to The Best Is Yet to Come by Michael Bublé. Shirley said it had some of the elements she was looking for, while Bruno instructed, "Don't lose your frame." Overall, the TV presenter bagged 22 points. Scottish comedian Susan Calman and Kevin Clifton glided around the floor with an elegant Viennese waltz to the tune of "Mad About the Boy" by Dinah Washington. The comic's sweet crush on Kevin was evident, with the judges commenting that they loved the cheekinesses in the screwball comedy, awarding them 20 points. Meanwhile, Molly King and her partner AJ Pritchard danced an impressive jive to "Good Golly Miss Molly." Bruno suggested she work on her partnership and "don't flap your arms," while Craig said it was flat-footed, blocky and awkward, but you had fantastic rhythm. Darcy added that it lacked stamina. Overall, the hard-to-please judges scored Molly a total of 23 points. Next up was Holby City actress Chizzy Akudolu and Pasha Kovalev, who lowered through a sexy cha-cha and left judges more than impressed. Bruno gushed, "This girl can really move. But I love to see you on the dance floor. A great job." Craig drawled, "For me it was all disco and very little cha-cha-cha, unfortunately, but you have a great sense of the rhythm." Overall, Chizzy was the awarded Chizzy joke. "I said to Pasha, 'Don't fall in love with me.' Every time we dance he just looks at me. I don't get it. I just don't get it." Alexandra Burke broke down in tears after performing an emotional waltz to her late mother's favorite song. She performed the dance with partner Gorka Marquez to Aretha Franklin's "Natural Woman," 1 month after her singer mum Melissa Bell's death. And it all became too much for Alexandra as she burst into tears in Gorka's arms at the end of the routine. Speaking during rehearsals, she said, "This is a song that my mom always made me sing. It's just making me nervous because I'm so emotional about it." And at the end of the dance, it all became too much for the singer as she burst into tears in Gorka's arms. Shirley praised her dance, saying, "I can see that this dance meant something to you. I got carried away with the emotion." "You're a feeler. While you are probably going to be front runner after what I've just seen." Darcy added, "I'm so excited to see what else you do." Talking to Claudia, she said, "It's really overwhelming. I'm so grateful for you, Gorka. Thank you so much." Explaining that she was grateful that her brother and auntie are in the audience, she cried as judges awarded her 24 points. Melissa, who was the lead singer in R. Meanwhile, Ruth Langsford and Anton Dubik ended up bottom of the Strictly Come Dancing leaderboard as the show returned to screens. The This Morning presenter suffered from first night nerves as she and her professional partner took to the dance floor on the BBC One Latin and Ballroom show. Whilst their waltz featured a few hiccups, Bruno did call it a picture of loveliness and beautifulness. Up next was TV star Brian Conley, who danced a passionate tango with partner, new professional Amy Davin. The couple seemed pleased with their routine, with Tess praising his facial choreography, although Brian quipped he was surprised at that because he was full of Botox. Bruno said he absolutely loved the acting, but Craig criticized his poor posture and said his splayed hands was his pet hate. Joint bottom of the leaderboard was Brian Conley and Amy Davin, who tangoed their way to 16 points, landing them just behind Reverend Richard Coles, who arrived on the dance floor on top of a cloud whilst playing the harp. When asked for his comments, Craig said, "All the problems really began, darling, when the cloud actually landed." And when asked if there was anything else he wanted to say, he added, "There isn't enough time, darling." Paralympic sprinter Johnny Peacock was partnered with Odie and showed off his athlete potential by leaping over a desk in the waltz. Whirling to When I Need You by Luther Vandross, the athlete left judges impressed with his endearing and very sweet moves, winning him 20 points. It was Aston Marigold who topped the leaderboard, impressing with an untraditional foxtrot to It Had to Be You, and was labeled one to watch by the judges, Craig Revel Horwood, Bruno Tonioli, Darcy Bussell and head judge Shirley Ballas. Darcy told Aston and his partner Jeanette Manrara, "Craig is right, you're one to watch." Meanwhile, Holby City actor Joe McFadden topped the leaderboard as he performed a rocking jive with Katya Jones to Rockin' Robin by Michael Jackson. Bruno said very good for week one, well done, while beaming. Craig added 3 words, "I like." While you and awarded a rare 7. A flabbergasted Joe grinned and hugged a screaming Katya with delight as the judges gave them 7, 7, 8 and 7 for a show-stopping total of 29 points. The BBC One Contest's hotly anticipated 15th season welcomes a fresh batch of 15 celebrity contestants, 3 new professional dancers and former international Latin star Shirley Ballas, who will make her debut as head judge following Len Goodman's departure last year. Meanwhile, the Strictly contestants have told of their nerves and lack of sleep ahead of Saturday night's first live show. Comedian Susan Calman and newsreader Charlotte Hawkins revealed they had endured somewhat sleepless nights hours before they take to the dance floor, while Loose Women's Ruth Langsford and actress Gemma Atkinson have told of the physical impact their nerves are having. Meanwhile, Langsford told her fans in a video message, "I'm so nervous, my hands are cold, my mouth is dry. I'm also excited, I've got the excited tummy." On Instagram, Atkinson shared a picture of herself with a dog filter over her face and wrote, "Show day. Shaking like a best dog." Singer Alexandra Burke tweeted that she was embarking on a full gym workout in order to try to get rid of her nerves, which she described in an earlier online message as unreal. The first stage of the official competition comes 2 weeks after the spectacular live launch show, which saw the stars matched up with their partners for the first time. It also featured a moving tribute to Sir Bruce and the return of last year's champions Ora Duba and Joanne Clifton, who delighted the audience with a repeat of their famous